Hello, sweet souls. This is your last reading of the day. We're going to call on St. Michael. St. Michael, please transmute all negative energy to positive. Centered myself or the viewer, we're going to call on the Holy Spirit, angel saints, spirit guides, and ancestors, and ask for a message for your greater good. We pray for truth and only truth for the greater good of the beautiful collective. Overall energy. Overall energy, we have solar plexus. Let's see. I always get these mixed up. Solar plexus represents power, vitality, willpower, self-esteem, and confidence. And that's what we got for part 2. I'm titling it Protecting Your Energy and Gaining Strength and Power, which brings in justice. And that's what's coming out in this reading. So this looks like a follow-up. Look, and it is affecting your material and spiritual prosperity. That's what you're calling in. I love it. 36 and 63 could be significant for you. You are definitely, whether you realize it or not, in this period of isolation that you've been going through, gaining so much strength, courage, power, vitality. This is like powerhouse energy, current energy. You're co-creating with God. God's your drill sergeant. Spiritual realm's your drill sergeant. Teaching you the ropes, rebuilding you, making you a fierce warrior. Let's say obstacle. Time for a nap. I'm feeling like this is the hermit energy. You're in isolation. You're focused on healing. You're focused on prayer and meditation, really protecting yourself. And it's an obstacle for those that want to get a reaction from you. What is the advice? Continue to put in the work with chop wood. Continue clearing out what doesn't serve you. Continue day in and day out, putting one foot in front of the other and doing what you need to do. 6-6 could be, could resonate for you. Outcome. The outcome is you have a loyal heart and you are attracting those that are just like you with a loyal heart. Attracting high vibrational people into your life, and you are protecting that peace like no other. Yeah, because you already have the truth and clarity. You're not seeking it. You're not begging for it. You're not chasing anyone, trying to get them to tell the truth because you know they don't have it in them. The truth does not live in them. All right, let's see. And it's mind-blowing, the truth that we get after our awakening. I mean, it's like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe that. You know, especially when it's people that you've loved and trusted, and God reveals the truth to you, you're like, oh wow. All right, co-create. Co-create. Wow. It looks like you are co-creating with God and you are attracting a divine partner that's very grounded and stable, someone that is going to give equally to you, someone that loves themselves, someone that operates in divine love, that is going to have love to give to you. Someone else that's watching is in an illusion. They can't figure out how this happened. How did you have the confidence, the courage, the strength, the healing to be able to attract someone high vibrational? Time for it. It's because of God. The obstacle is you're protecting your energy. Yeah. See, this is someone from part 2. This King of Wands energy, self-serving, ego, fear. I don't care the sign. This is someone that is playing the victim now with the people in their community. They want people to feel sorry for them because they can't interfere. They can't get to you. You've moved on. So they're trying to get sympathy from other people. They say continue putting in the work. Continue clearing the path. Whatever doesn't serve you, release it. Yeah, because you're being aligned with your fate and destiny. For some of you, you're operating in your fate and destiny currently, and that's why they're saying continue to move forward. You're doing the right thing. Yeah, the tower is falling for the love bombers and gaslighters from your past. The tower's falling. And you have a blessing of a passionate new beginning headed your way. For many of you, this has to do with career and finance, new creative opportunities, creative expression, expanding your business, loyal heart. Loyal heart is the outcome. They're saying you made the right decision. You made the right decision, healing, moving on, because what you're being aligned with is your legacy, generational wealth. And you are attracting those that will help support the 10 of Pentacles. Yes, someone is obsessed with you. They're obsessed with you because the cycle's closed and they can see that you are financially stable or you're getting there. Please clarify peace. Please clarify peace. Yeah, see, give me one more. Somebody wants to communicate, but they're blocked. This is going to be a foolish action because you've already walked away. You're not interested, and they don't support the vibration of peace. They don't bring you peace. So you're not interested in their drama. You're not interested in it. 5 of Wands. All right, let's see what else. This is the AE weight deck. All right. You are co-creating with God, attracting a very stable divine partner that will give equally to you, that will love you the way you deserve. Someone else that's been watching you is in an illusion. Co-create. Co-create. Yeah, this is someone that was very cold and detached. This is someone that is trapped, that is stressed out and in regret. They're in regret because they were playing mind games and they thought they would continue to be able to do this. And instead, this time you release them and they're being replaced. The obstacle is this King of Wands is playing victim to everyone in their community, but it's an obstacle because people in the community know the truth. Obstacle. Yeah, people see in the community have changed their perspective of this person. They don't see them as a King of Wands. They see them as a Page of Wands. An immature, insecure, jealous boy, if it's a man, girl, if it's a girl, a woman. They see them as someone that's unhappy and depressed, carrying burdens. All right, with Chop Wood, you are aligning with your fate and destiny. Continue to put in the work. The love bombers and gaslighters from your past, they're headed for a tower. You're being blessed with a new opportunity, a passionate new beginning. Chop Wood. Chop Wood. Yeah, look at this. Empress, your creative projects are paying off. 9 of Pentacles, you're building something on your own that is destined for you, and it's going to prosper. That's amazing. And your past person's upset because they're carrying burdens. Give me one more. Chop Wood. Another one. Chop Wood. Yeah, this person's ego is wounded, heartbroken because their ego just cannot take that since you left them or they left you, your life has only gotten better. And they cannot take part with the 2 of Swords. They're a player. The cycle's closed. With a loyal heart, you're attracting loyal partners just like you. You made the right decision to heal because what you are aligning with is generational wealth, building your legacy. Loyal heart. Loyal heart. Wow, you have somebody obsessed. They want so bad to be able to come back in and love bomb or gaslight you. They're trying to manifest this. They could be doing witchy woo-ha. It don't matter because it's not working. It is not working. Yeah, they want to rush in and try to love bomb you, and they're going to be blocked. So it doesn't matter. All right, with peace, this person, you're protecting your peace. Somebody wants to communicate with you, but they're blocked. This is going to be foolish if they attempt it because you're already gone. See, this is a false emperor that's used to getting their way. They really are. And honestly, this person may come in, this false emperor may come in and ask you to help them to heal. No, that's not your responsibility to try to heal the person, especially since this is all an illusion anyway. This person knows they made the wrong choice. They don't really want to heal. They're just trying to get back in your energy. They said, stand your ground. This person, they want you to feel sorry for them, but they have self-serving reasons. This is someone that's thinking only of themselves. That's the truth. So if someone comes back trying to pull at your heartstrings, telling you that they need your help to heal, they need you, no, that's not happening. It's an illusion. It's a lie. Continue to stay private. Continue to focus on your creative projects. Yeah, look, this person wants to come in and apologize to play on your empathy, but it's an illusion. It's because their life's falling apart because they're under judgment. Their finances are falling apart because they're under judgment. They're really emotional. No. You have free will. I'm just telling you what's coming out in this reading, and they're saying don't fall for it. Don't believe it. All right, let's do some from the Metamuse Tarot. You're co-creating with God, attracting a new partner, a stable partner, one where it's equal give and take and divine love. Someone's in an illusion. They're really confused. They're cold. They're detached. They're cruel and heartless, and now they're trapped in regret. Yeah, it's like you moved on. They're in an illusion, and you leveled up to the Empress. This person just cannot figure out how did that happen. Time for a nap is the obstacle. You're staying private. This King of Wands energy, which is really a Page of Wands, a very immature, childlike energy, very selfish. They're trying to get sympathy from a whole group of people that sees them as childish, depressed, low vibrational. Yeah, it's an obstacle to get to you because not only are you in that Hermit energy, but you're the Queen of Swords, knowing the truth and not interested. Not interested. Blocked. You're focused on equal energy exchange. You are receiving your blessings. You have no interest. You're aligning with your fate and destiny. The divine is saying, keep going. Continue to put in the work. That wheel's turning in your favor. This love bomber gaslighter from your past, going through a tower, you're being blessed with a new beginning. You're an Empress energy, creating something on your own that's going to prosper, and someone's ego is wounded. Yeah, so they did everything in this gluttonous energy to the moon to be deceptive, to try to interfere in your life. And now they're going to try to switch it up. Now they're going to try the other angle, which is to come in and say, I love you. I need you to help me to heal. This is what they're going to do. It's a game. They're bringing chaos and conflict. They're bringing drama, just trying to play on your empathy. Loyal heart, you're attracting those that are just like you, loyal, loving, kind. You made the right decision to heal because you are aligning with this generational wealth. You have someone obsessed with the idea they can come back in and love bomb or gaslight. They could be doing come back to me spells, love spells. It doesn't matter. Or paying someone. It doesn't matter. If they take reckless action, they're going to be blocked. Yeah, this false emperor, they're taking foolish action because they see you as grounded, stable, and financially secure in the Queen of Pentacles energy. They're letting the ego run the show. This is all a mind game. Five of Swords. The spiritual realm is saying, keep going, collective. With the Chariot, keep going. Peace, harmony, and balance is being restored for you. This person from your past just wants to reconnect. This King of Wands energy, you're well aware, High Priestess, of all that was done. You know that this person's money motivated. You've already seen this. You've changed your perspective. The only reason they want to come in is because they know your creative projects are going to pay off. And that's the truth. That's the truth. Continue to protect your peace. This person wants to communicate, but they're blocked. This would be foolish action because you've already walked away. This is a tyrant, a bully. This is someone that may say they need you to help them to heal. They made the wrong decision. They said, set your boundaries. Peace. Protect your peace. Yeah, this is distorted King of Wands. On the fence, selfish and egotistical energy. They're saying, keep going, collective. Don't stop. Chariot, you're being guided. Yeah, this person puts you in a third-party situation. There will be no reconnection there. Not if you're aligning with this reading. Yeah, they're trapped with a third party and they're not happy. And they're in heartbreak because you're doing better in the star energy. that wheel's turning in your favor. And you're also attracting a divine partner. So this person just wants to come in and mess things up for you. All right, let's see. What else does a collective need to know? What else they need to know? Yeah, it's like this person is now experiencing what they put you through. 10 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, hitting rock bottom. And the reason the divine is allowing this person to experience this is so that they can change their perspective. They can see what they put the Empress through. They know what it feels like. That's why. Yeah, the Tower in reverse. This person knows it's coming. They've been trying in every way to avoid this. With the 8 of Pentacles on the fence, nothing that they put work into is going to work out for them. They could also be losing their job. They want you to continue to move away, move on from this player energy. They don't have good intentions. With the Sun, everything's coming to light. The cycle is closed. God is the one guiding you. Away from this past person that's nothing but drama, chaos, and conflict. I feel this is what they're surrounded by, and they're facing an ending. Watching you have victory and success, being loved and celebrated. And I feel like this is the driving force for them to try to come back. This King of Swords, this is that earlier King of Swords, the one that is cold and detached. They want to come in and pretend they need your help to heal them, but it's money motivated. I feel like this is the decision, the plan that they have in place. This is what they have planned, but you're too strong, confident, and courageous. You're too tapped in, you're too spiritual, and you're going to sniff it a mile away. It smells fishy, and you're going to know it. So, yeah, that's the truth about the false emperor. You know it. You know it. You know what's going on. Let's use some from my deck real quick. What do we need to know? They're a gold digger. Let go of the past. They're a gold digger. Thank you, Spirit. Truth's coming to light. More truth is coming to light. What do we need to know? They could be trying to send you communication, telepathic communication through music. What I'd say, turn it off. If you're feeling this person's energy as you're listening to the radio or music, just turn it off. Your ancestors are definitely helping you at this time. You could be taking a break, taking a trip, relocating. You've had a spiritual awakening. That's what just flew on the floor. You're a light worker, a healer, and an empath, and you are heavily protected by the divine. Yeah. This cold and detached masculine energy from your past is about to go through an ego death. The player. Yeah, they're about to go through an ego death. This ego death has to do with legal issues. So they're going to be going through legal issues, and it's going to expose them, and it's going to be humiliating, which is going to create an ego death for them. They could have been doing unalivement rituals or trying to create an ending for what you're creating. St. Michael has been protecting you. You also had a karmic family member. Take what resonates. You'll know. Whatever black magic this karmic family member did is going back to him or her. It's being returned to this person. So whatever they did, if they wished you were without a job, they're not going to have a job. If they wish that you were unwell, they're not going to be well. If they wish you had no money, they're going to have no money. Deception, betrayal, and lies. And you have happiness, joy, and emotional fulfillment in spite of all this. Toxic work environment. Somebody could have been trying to create toxicity around what you do for work, either through lies, slander, what have you. Water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio could be in your chart or someone else's. You have a new job, a new career that leads to success, abundance, and stability. Yeah. Your past person, the blockage, they could have STDs and they could also lose their job. Yeah, it's the false masculine energy that's being blocked by the divine. They did something. They went into some sort of contract, whether it's a marriage or business contract, and they didn't read the fine print. Feels like sleeping with the enemy is what it feels like. It's justice. They definitely could end up going to jail for something that they have done as well. Sleeping with the enemy. I said it feels like it, and that's what came out. So this person joined forces with a karmic partner that is their enemy. Yeah, this person could be trying to definitely connect with you energetically, but you get downloads. You really connect with the spiritual realm, and you're very protected. There's something happening in the near future to someone that's false and wearing a mask. The false masculine, false emperor. Your ancestors could be haunting this person at night. They could be having night terrors. They could be seeing shadow figures. They do not have angelic protection because of how dark they are and what they've done. This is the person that's trying to get back in your energy, reconciliation. This is the same person that worked with others to come against you, to create chaos and conflict in your life. But victory will still be yours. It doesn't matter. Does not matter. Yeah, you've let go of the past. They said, pray more. You are a healer. You are spiritually gifted. You're an earth angel. You're a healer. And you've had a karmic couple trying to come for you with a group of other people, which comes out all the time. They're headed for a tower and karma because they're spiritual haters. Wow. You guys are amazing, though. I love you. You're amazing. I'm going to leave this reading here. I know it's a little bit shorter. My apologies. It's just so late. But I did want to get all your readings done for tomorrow. So I love you guys so much. I am scheduling for the 3rd week of October. If you are interested in scheduling, please share the videos, like, and subscribe. I love you guys so much, and I will see you for tomorrow's readings. Bye-bye.